So today we're going to be talking about Kasala.
Please stop embarrassing me, it's Kasala.
That's what I said.
You said Kasala.
That's what you said.
Let's just review the film. Hi everyone, welcome to Mrs Critic.
Critics with receipts.
I'm Mrs Critic.
And I'm Mr. Critic.
And today we're with our new editor, Donatus.
Donatus, say hi.
Hello, holla.
He's still learning work, so forgive any mistakes you see, but...
Today we'll be reviewing a movie recommendation we got from one of our special Twitter followers, Chief.
Is that his name?
It is to me. Today we'll be reviewing Kasala.
Just do your dumb plot voice, I beg.
Okay, it's not dumb. When a slick, talking teen crashes his uncle's beloved car during a joyride with his pals, they turn to shady schemes to secure funds and fix the damage.
Well, I could get 20,000 before 6 o'clock,
Okay, so this film was a lot of fun. It's not perfect,
Which Nollywood film is?
but a lot of the issues is in post-production and some production aspects, but we'll get to that. Let's start with what we love about Adosio's Kasala.
Oh god.
Donatus, give us the good thunder. From the opening scene, I was amazed by the location. It's not bling Lagosian's pretty because it's not telling that type of story, but what it is very much appropriate and works very well with the film's story.
Every location from the opening scene to the end seemed authentic and well planned out. From the flats to the market, the mama put, Bet Niger shops, everything.
The locations really felt like characters of their own, not only in looks, but in the sounds and the vibes it gave off.
Like a dollar. I think we supposed to arrange this guy one time, no 1 year old.
Basically, the locations were alive. I loved it.
I feel like we can summarize this film's good with it was well thought out and complimentary. Everything gelled well, unlike a certain professor and his wig.
C'est votre parole contre la mienne.
The casting was probably the best part of this movie. It's so well done. Everyone in this film felt like they belonged. I don't recall so many people in the film bringing their A game, and most of them weren't huge stars or household names. For now.
The lead actors looked age appropriate. They had beautiful chemistry. They were very believable as a group of friends.
No put meat for your food, though. You know, Saba.
Are you a bastard?
Are we friends?
The line deliveries were so natural, it's difficult to know where the script stops and ad-libs begin.
Why they strong face like that?
The supporting characters were also well done. We had Kasim Abiodun as Uncle Taju, and Gabriel Afolayan is always a delight.
I have to mention the camera work. Though not perfect, it was clearly planned out. It wasn't littered with unnecessary drone shots and pointless extended takes. There were different lenses used and different techniques, but they weren't showy-offy. Showy-offy?
He doesn't know what that means.
They were all planned and complementary.
The story. I've been itching to get here. Now, all our favorite Nollywood stories have this formula. Pick a simple story and tell it well. This was not just a simple story, it was so fresh and interesting with little to no plot holes.
We don't have many teen-focused movies in Nollywood. Many of our movies cast teens as side characters.
Please take them upstairs to their rooms. Okay. Thank you.
Or the young versions of our adult protagonists.
Oh, give me a break.
So this was refreshing to see.
Mr. C says it reminds him of Green White Green by Abba Makama. I haven't seen it, but I think Mr. C is just a fanboy.
What? Why all these attacks today?
Did I say it was a bad thing?
Can we just get back to this story?
You have more to add?
Oh, I'm not done. The soundtrack was great. It managed to utilize sounds from dubstep to Afrobeats, all appropriately. The only people who may not enjoy this as much are people who don't understand Pidgin, because good as the subtitles may be, some things are just lost in translation. And I guess the production too. Oh god, it's so sad the production is kind of bad and Oliver-like. There are better looking Iroko movies, which is very sad to admit.
Wait, have we ended the bad?
Donatus would have figured it out now. He would have put the bad thunder since.
Our Donatus. Like Mr. C said earlier, this film had a lot of technical
Let's see,
problems.
wait. Is that a Desmond Elliott tank? Wow. Okay. Just why not slap your big face across this? Yeah, show pride. This is an area you should be proud. Oh yes, tap right next to the gutters. Well done, Desmond. Well done. Sorry, carry on. You were talking about the technical issues.
Most of our problems with the film are technical issues, and I'm such a fan that I just want to write everything off as budget issues and move on to our recommendations.
Is that your job?
What's my job?
Critiquing movies.
I thought jobs were meant to pay.
But you get paid.
See, Donatus, please take out that joke with Mrs. C. We weren't monetized at the time when we wrote that, so now we're monetized. The joke doesn't quite hold. Don't add this part though. This is just for you. Thank you.
One of the biggest drawbacks for this movie is that it just didn't look great. The picture quality was changing in the middle of scenes from well exposed to underexposed,
In English, please.
lighter to darker.
Just look at the same sky changing anyhow, like Jesus has come.
And sometimes it went from normal to oversaturated.
English, please.
The colors were strong in. I don't know how to say saturated again.
What are you guys talking about?
Please continue.
Where was I? Exposure, saturation,
Hey, make you just give me your car key, may I help you pack your car for that side now.
sound. See, sound problems are normal for Nollywood at this point.
Babe, why you gonna talk this kind thing?
The camera had a dirty lens or sensor. That one's becoming a recurring character in our reviews.
Forget that thing. Yeah.
See, all these issues didn't take much away from our enjoyment of the film. It was a fun, funny, and very much an entertaining movie.
Kasala is a product of really good directing. She kept the movie tight and brought out really good performances from the actors. There was no waffling and repetition involved. The conception and delivery of this story really gives me hope for the direction of our industry.
Adosio is a promising filmmaker, and I'm interested in seeing the director grow and eager to see what else she decides to do. I mean, is it even worth asking if you recommend?
Oh, 100%. Support this woman and watch the movie on Netflix. Borrow password if you have to.
You won't regret it.
You don't know that. Some people regret fun things.
If you've listened to our review, you know what to expect, so you shouldn't regret it. I don't see how you can go into something with a high level of knowledge and regret the experience. Please, if you haven't seen Kasala, what are you waiting for?
Any joke you didn't like, that was Donatus. Send your beats his way. But if you have seen Kasala, let us know.
Kasala!
I said Kasala.
You said Kasala. Alright guys, that's it from us. Leave a like if you liked the video, dislike if you didn't, and subscribe if you're here to stay. See you next Sunday. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bring your head inside now.
Show me now.
Look well.
TJ.
Look well now.
TJ, what is this?
Calm down. This is
TJ.
now.
TJ.
Your jam.
TJ.
You want
TJ.
drive motor?
TJ.